So today we are at the metro station Novogodska. That's the right one, okay? And we wanted to show you the station today. It is a Russian station. That's something that you should not miss. And let me show you some beautiful parts of the metro station. See there. Stations are something that you definitely don't want to miss out. All across Moscow, they are absolutely beautiful, right? And all of these arches were built in ancient USSR, and they also depict all the workers, right? In these circles, I'll show you designs of the photographs of people who used to work hard, and in the ancient USSR. They used to give a lot of attention to hard labor. That's how the whole station looks. What do you think? Isn't it amazing? Well, when you come to Moscow, that is one thing that you want to do is come down to the metro stations, because the metro stations in Moscow or anywhere across Russia are also beautifully made, especially because most of them are made pre-USSR, and they have their culture everywhere on these metro stations. And you see those chandeliers? I don't know how old they are. They must be from the USSR times. That's how the metro looks. Let me show you a metro train arriving. Not taken arriving, and that again. That's the metro train. And we are today heading out to, what place are we going to? Vedinha, which also has a spaceship, so we get to see a real spaceship too. And another thing that I wanted to bring across today is we have some outstanding breakfast. So when you go to another country, one thing I will advise always, let the voice go, right? And then I can talk to you about breakfast thing as well. That's another part of the metro, another train coming, and that side another train is going. And about the breakfast, I will always advise you to look at a hotel which has a whole breakfast spread. We had some outstanding breakfast. And in Russia, you should definitely have their pickles. They have pickles out of cucumber, out of paprika, they have sweet pickles, and they are just mind-blowing. Now if you're vegetarian, you can eat all those pickles, and if you're non-vegetarian, the sausages, pancakes, and all that is just mouth-watering. You will love it. And don't miss out on the breakfast anyways, right? Whether you're a vegetarian or non-vegetarian, make sure that you take a nice vegetarian spread. And now we will be off to the spaceship. That's where we are heading for today. I'll see you down there. Bye. Okay, so we have come to the Museum of Vedinha. It is like an old USSR kind of museum where all that they produced in Russia, they used to kind of show it here, to show what they were capable of and what things they produced and all their progress. They used to show in this museum here. Right? Along with the museum is the biggest TV tower there of Russia. That is the TV tower.
Останкинская телебашня.
That's what it is, right? And it is a beautiful place. You will see hundreds and thousands of people who have come here to see this place, and it just shines. Luckily, we are on a very sunny and beautiful day, so we will be having fun. Let me take you through there, right? So we can show you the insides of the place as well, right? And while we are doing this, I'm going to put you some USSR hymn. Now that is not the hymn, let me tell you. And see those things that I was talking about, the scooters. Okay, so you got that right. Okay, and now let me take you through that place. I'll do a little bit of close up so that you can see this place well. Now that's the bit of it that I could show you right now. We're going inside, me and Larissa, and you'll be able to see the rest of it once we reach inside. Let me see if something there is interesting that I can put across to you, and you will be able to watch it from there. Those are the fountains that lead the way. Beautiful lights and structures, and beautiful fountains that lead you all through, almost like how you walk into the Taj Mahal. But this is all of Russia. And there you see a Russian model. She's modeling out there. Okay, I'll catch up with you all later. I think there is music playing all the time. Hi everybody. So what we're taking you through is a real spaceship that Russia in the USSR region had used it, right? So I'll take you first to the building, which is called Cosmos. Look at that. That is the Cosmos building. And since it is about cosmos, the first thing we want to see is the spaceship, right? So let me show you the spaceship. That is the spaceship, and it is called Vostok, right? Very old USSR region when they flown you into space. Now they put it on display. And I'm so happy that I could actually come in and see a real spaceship. I will show it to you also from the bottom, from down there. I think there's about 32 engines firing and a few small ones as well for it to kind of zoom off. And it is, I think, one of the most beautiful things that I saw. When you come to Russia, make it a point, if possible, you have the time. Come down and see a real spaceship. You might not get a chance again. फिर मिले ना मिले मौका मिला है तो आकर देखना जरूर क्योंकि it's a real spaceship मतलब real चीज है जो स्पेस में जाकर आ चुकी है अब यूज में नहीं रही है तो उन लोगों ने एक म्यूजियम जैसा इस भाग में दिया है तो आपको मैं पूरा के पूरा बताता हूँ नीचे से आपको देखने में और मजा आएगा मुझे बहुत मजा आएगा क्योंकि इंजन देखना नीचे से जब आग निकल के वो ऊपर जाती है वो देखने का मन हर वक्त था और आज वो देखने मिलेगा राइट So I'll take you there. So let me take you to the bottom of the spaceship. Come along. ये पता नहीं कंस्ट्रक्शन जब फ्लाइट ऊपर जाती है तभी भी रहता है या नहीं पता नहीं है साथ में रहते to hold it together and made that whole package hold it I was thinking that is how this is reality and I always wanted to see the engine from below where it fires off, you know, the fire that goes up, right? I always wanted to see it from the below. So today I get to see it, you get to see it too. And let me tell you, right? Those are the engines. Those are the engines that fire. And today you actually get to see it because you might have seen it on television. But today you get to see all the 32 engines firing. So you don't get to see it fire right now. शायद उस वक्त के कॉस्मोनॉट्स इसके अंदर ट्रैवल कर चुके हैं बट देखकर बहुत मजा आ गया है इसके अलावा और बाकी सब चीजें भी लगाए हुए हैं यहाँ पर इनका फाइटर प्लेन लगाया हुआ है यहाँ पर यूएसएसआर के रीजन का राइट ड्यूरिंग द यूएसएसआर रीजन वी यूज्ड टू हैव अ फाइटर प्लेन लेट मी शो यू द फाइटर प्लेन a fighter plane from the USSR region they used it heavily when they won the war against Germany, right? So this was one of their biggest weapons, and they have their helicopters as well. That is the helicopter. Right, you see there? That was the helicopter that they used, and that is kept in the museum too. I don't know why they've kept this plane here, but you can see the plane as well. Maybe it was used in the USSR region, but they don't use these planes anymore. So they put on one for a museum, and now that is part of the museum. And this is so beautiful of a place. I know I've shown you the gate in the front, and there is a beautiful fountain down there. While returning back, maybe I will be able to show you a fountain. It shows all the minerals, beautiful colors, right? It is just amazing, right? So when you make your turn to Moscow, right, come down to this place for sure, right? What is this place called, Larissa? Within Museum, right? Beautiful place. Okay, so I wanted to show you a part of the same park. It has in fact buildings or monuments kind of thing of all the countries that were there in the USSR. And this building here depicts Ukraine. And you see those buildings everywhere. I can't tell you something about Ukraine. But, and this is the fountain that I was talking about. It is so beautiful. Kind of depicts all the minerals that are available in Russia. You know, Russia also has a huge resource of minerals. And this is a fountain that depicts that. ये फाउंटेन वही बताता है कि यहाँ पर बहुत सारे हीरे जवाहरात बनते हैं रशिया में, और ये फाउंटेन वही दिखा रहा है और बहुत ब्यूटीफुल है. आकर देखना जरूरी है. कलरफुल है और सब जगह पे ऐसे फूल में बना हुआ है. उसका सराउंडिंग्स, बहुत सारे लोग आ रहे हैं और ऐसा पूरा फाउंटेन है. और ये अलग अलग बिल्डिंग देख रहे हैं, ये सब अलग अलग यूएसएसआर के कंट्रीज को डिपेक्ट करता है. बहुत सारे ब्यूटीफुल बिल्डिंग्स है. आई थिंक मेरे हिसाब से शायद 15 या 18 बिल्डिंग है और हर एक बिल्डिंग एक अलग कंट्री को दिखा रहा है. तो ये भी एक जगह है जो आपको आकर देखना ज़रूरी है और मज़ा आएगा पशु. और जैसे हम मज़ा ले रहे हैं वैसे ये पंछी भी मज़ा ले रहे हैं. लेकिन जगह सॉलिड है, आना ज़रूरी है. और ये जो है ये जो छोटे छोटे स्कूटर है ये लोग बहुत वापरते हैं. एंड आई होप दैट sooner or later in India we get used to this electric scooter too. Especially when you're traveling to small places, it should make a lot of amazing fun to travel. Okay, I'll see you later on another spot. Bye. Good morning everybody from Moscow. Okay, today we're going to take this trip to St. Petersburg, and we're going on the subsat. We decided to go by train and then return back by flight. It's going to take us about 4.5 hours to reach St. Petersburg, and it's going to be a super fast train. So we took the train because we will be able to see the whole route, and that is how the train is going to be, right? It starts from there, ends from there, and then we will take it straight. We've already showed our passport and everything else to get inside. And from there, we've got our seats locked in already, and now I'll take you inside that train, and we're ready. Ready है क्या? क्योंकि अभी हम लोग जाने वाले हैं सेंट पीटर्सबर्ग, और देखने में मजा आएगा क्योंकि फास्ट बुलेट ट्रेन टाइप जा रहे हैं. सबसान में जाने वाले हैं और पूरी जर्नी में तुमको भी थोड़ा सा दिखाते हैं कि फास्ट ट्रेन में पीटर्सबर्ग जाने का मजा क्या है. ओके, लेट्स गो. So that's how the train looks, right? And we put our luggage there, and we're traveling with so many people, right? It's going to be fun. Let's catch you back. So today's story is woke up early in the morning, like almost at 4 o'clock, because we wanted to catch this train at 5:55. The Samsung. It's a fast train to reach to St. Petersburg. I think we should be there about 9:30. You have to pass through security like you pass through an airport. You bring your passport along for them to check your passport, and you pass the security and then get inside this train. And it is a beautiful journey. I think if you're going to St. Petersburg, you should definitely do this one. We are returning back by flight. जा रहे हैं ये सब साथ ट्रेन से और रिटर्न फ्लाइट से आ रहे हैं जा रहे हैं इसलिए ट्रेन से ताकि देश देख सके राइट and the travel early in the morning in the train looks beautiful because you get to see the countryside of Russia and then it is 3 days that we are going to spend in St. Petersburg in St. Petersburg में और वहाँ की चीज़ें वहाँ देखते क्या क्या है देखने के लिए अब तक हमने खाना भी बहुत मज़ेदार खाया है आज ब्रेकफास्ट हम लोग साथ में किए थे and we've used it as in we've had our breakfast in the train itself. Now we are heading out and I'll show you some bits of the train travel. But I think this is beautiful. I think if it is possible for you, you should do this. अगर तुम भी सेंट पीटर्सबर्ग ट्रैवल कर रहे हो तो फिर आपको यहाँ ही से ट्रैवल करना ज़रूरी है. मैं ट्रेन में से अभी आपको बता रहा हूँ इस चीज़ के बारे में एंड देखते हैं कि सेंट पीटर्सबर्ग कैसा है. लोग बोलते हैं कि सेंट पीटर्सबर्ग मॉस्को से भी ब्यूटीफुल है. मॉस्को में हम लोग ने रेड स्क्वायर देखा. रेड स्क्वायर वाज ब्यूटीफुल. क्रेमलिन देखने का बाकी है. रियो क्रूज भी किया था और वेदेनहा गए थे. वेदेनहा जहाँ पर स्पेसशिप देखने के लिए मिला था. Spaceship was beautiful too and you will love all these things. I think Moscow is a very beautiful place to come to and I think it is a good weather to come to. Let me also show you a bit on the outsides. Russia is kind of lungs of the world after the Amazon because it has huge swathes of land. बहुत बड़ा जगह है. शायद जग भर में सबसे ज़्यादा जगह रशिया में है और and it is full of forests, especially pine forests. And there's a lot of timber that has been explored. यहाँ से बहुत सारा timber across the globe जा रहा है क्योंकि बहुत सारी ज़मीन है, बहुत सारा जंगल है. pine trees सब जगह है, timber trees सब जगह पर है और यहाँ पर एक और concept भी है ढांचा का which is like a second home. So people in the city और जो सिटी में रहते हैं वो लोग एक दूसरा छोटा सा घर बना लेते हैं थोड़ा सा आउटसाइड द सिटी ग्रीनरी में गाँव की सिटी में ताकि वो लोग सैटरडे संडे को जाकर थोड़ा पीस रह सकें राइट. सो दे हैव अ कॉन्सेप्ट और उसको ढांचा बोलते हैं उस जगह को एंड आई होप कि आपको मैं कहीं पर ऐसा ढांचा दिखा सकूँ. अगर यहाँ पर कहीं पर दिखेगा तो आई विल डेफिनेटली शो यू because we are crossing some city. ये छोटा सा स्टेशन क्रॉस किया शायद यहाँ पर कोई ढांचा देखने मिले मजा आ जाएगा. बट सभी जगह पे ये बड़े बड़े पाइन फॉरेस्ट हैं जैसे आप देख रहे हो. There are pine forests everywhere and they look so beautiful. I think in the winter when the snow comes in, right, all this place must be covered with foliage. Nobody will get out. जब दिसंबर का महीना चालू होगा शायद उस बात जाते रहते हैं, बहुत बढ़िया लगता है। ये मजा है कि हम लोग वक्त पे, और ये टिम्बर जो मैं बता रहा था कि यहाँ पे टिम्बर बहुत कटिंग होता है, राइड एक्सपोर्ट होता है। दिस इज द ट्रेन जर्नी इन द सबसा, और ये जरा कंप्लीट होता हुआ दिखाई दे रहा है क्योंकि हम नाचा भी देख चुके हैं, पाइन फॉरेस्ट भी देख चुके हैं, राइट, ये इनका कोई पावर प्लांट है वो भी देख चुके हैं, राइट, एंड होप कि हम कहीं पर एक बड़ा सा रिवर भी क्रॉस कर सके। अगर आजू बाजू में कहीं पर बड़ा सा रिवर भी देखने मिलेगा तो उसकी भी इच्छा पूरी हो जाएगी। बट दिस ट्रेन ट्रैवल इज ब्यूटीफुल, इसको करना जरूरी है बिकॉज देश को देखना है तो थोड़ा अंदर जाके देखना है। फ्लाइट में ये सब देखने नहीं मिलता है, फ्लाइट में आदमी मोर एक टूरिस्ट बन जाता है, राइट, नॉट अ ट्रैवलर बट अ टूरिस्ट जो सिर्फ एक जगह से दूसरी जगह जाके देख कर आ जाता है। और जो सिटी का जो असली मजा लेना है, you know, the fun of travel is when you get to see the city and you get to see the towns and the villages and the forest. That is when the whole fun is. And this train provides you all of that. I don't know about the Trans-Siberian, but I'm hoping the visuals are similar as this. And since I was traveling to St. Petersburg, I decided to take the train instead of flight. Yes, when we return back, we're taking the flight on a return journey, which is on the 22nd. But for now, it is going to be St. Petersburg, the fun that we're going to have there, or the food that we're going to go and eat, and all the places that we're going to be seeing. And Manisha's with us as well, so it's going to be fun because she's been there before, and that should be good. And I enjoy all of it. I enjoy the travel, and then both when you come to, I love eating their local foods. We have eaten so far pelmeni, we have eaten manti, we have eaten borscht, we've eaten sausages, different cheese, we get beautiful cheese, we've eaten a lot of local fruits. So all that has been so beautiful so far. And I hope you're enjoying the journey in the Samsung too. I think I will catch up with you now at St. Petersburg. I was just hoping that we could get a chance to see a lovely piece of river or water. But अभी तक तो दिखा नहीं है, but जो आगे पहले मैंने देख चुका था, लेकिन इतने टाइम में मैं अपना कैमरा ऑन नहीं कर सका। I couldn't on the camera by that time. And now I'm sitting by a seat next to the toilet actually, because the window is big and large, and I could sit down and talk to you as well, and get a video of the whole place. Look at those pine trees and the small road that went through. Maybe just a timber cutting or something like that. So this is the countryside of Russia, and it is beautiful. See those dachas, small villages, or their houses in the small villages. I wonder what they do when it is when it rains. Oh, sorry, when it snows, right? The insulation that they might require, they might be segregated from the whole city. I think they have to self-contain themselves for the winter. And hey, we're lucky to see the water body as well. I don't know if you could catch some of it, but I think we got to see a bit of that too. I don't know if you could actually see it as well. But this is all of the Sapsan I have for you. I will log off for now and catch you at St. Petersburg. Bye. So we've reached St. Petersburg, and we've just finished our trip on the Sapsan. That is the Sapsan. We just finished our trip. Me and Variza have reached early in the morning to St. Petersburg, and now we are heading outside. I think our journey was about 4.5 hours in the Sapsan, and it was absolutely beautiful. We enjoyed the journey, and we had a good host called Tatiana who took care of us. Unluckily, I couldn't show you on the camera, and now we are heading outside into the city. The funny thing is we haven't yet booked any hotels, so once we get out, we will book our hotels. बाहर जाने के बाद में थोड़ा रुकने के बाद में हम लोग हमारा होटल बुक करने वाले, अपार्टमेंट बुक करेंगे. अभी तक बुक भी नहीं किया है. बट हियर वी आर इन सेंट पीटर्सबर्ग. सुबह सुबह सेंट पीटर्सबर्ग में पहुंच चुके हैं और बहुत सारे लोग भी निकले हुए हैं सबसान में से. यू कैन सी दैट इज द सबसान, the St. Petersburg station that we come out from. And we still, the weather is cold. Moscow was very warm, but this is cold, I think. It looks like about 17 degrees off. Yeah? Maybe. But it looks quite cold enough. People have removed their jackets, और हम लोग जैकेट अभी तक अंदर रखे हुए हैं. So, in a little time we should be able to get our jackets out. But St. Petersburg feels nice. We'll take you through the journey later. I'll see you soon. Hi everybody. So now we've come down to St. Petersburg in the morning, and now we are at a place called Peter's Fortress.
Петропавловская крепость.
That's exactly what the place is, right? And it is a big fortress of St. Peter's. The Tsars made all these things, right? And now you can see it is beautiful, right? It is one of the most beautiful places to come down and see at St. Petersburg. This is the church, and some of the Tsars also have their tombs inside. All around, it is covered by a river. You can also go on a river cruise across, and that looks beautiful. The gate also has a double eagle, which is the Russian national symbol. That is also there on the gate, which is huge and massive. So that is great too, right? तो सेंट पीटर्सबर्ग में जब आप भी आओगे तो आपको ये फोर्ट्रेस देखने के लिए अगर वक्त मिला तो जरूर आना. इसके आजू बाजू में भी काफी अच्छी चीजें हैं घूमने के लिए और देखने के लिए. आपने चर्च तो देख लिया होगा. चर्च मेड सो ब्यूटीफुल. इतना टॉल है ऊपर, और फिर ऊपर जाके क्रॉस लगा हुआ है. तो आप जब आप आओगे तो गेट पे भी आप देखोगे, गेट के ऊपर एक बड़ा सा नेशनल सिंबल है 2 ईगल का, तो वो भी देखने मजा आएगा. और उसके साथ में जो राउंड सर्कल है इसके, वो एक रिवर चल रही है. रिवर क्रूज भी कर सकते हैं, पूरा राउंड देख सकते हैं. इट लुक्स ब्यूटीफुल, राइट? तो ये आज के लिए. इसके बाहर हम लोग जाकर देखे थे, एक मुस्लिम मॉस्क भी था, वो भी बहुत ब्यूटीफुल था. It is a great place to come and spend some time when you come down to St. Petersburg. There are many things to see in St. Petersburg. बहुत सारी चीजें हैं देखने के लिए, लेकिन वक्त मिला तो यहाँ पर जरूर आना. और आगे के 2 दिन और है हम लोग यहाँ पर, तो 2 दिन में बाकी की जगह जो भी दिखा सकेंगे. You can check it out. Thanks. Okay, so we are at the back side of Peter Pavlovskaya Fortress, right? And it is, luckily we have sunlight, so it will be great to show you. This is the whole boundary line, right? The whole boundary for the fort, and you can see the whole river. The fort is surrounded by the river, and it is absolutely beautiful. You can see all of it. So if you get a chance, and if you get lucky with the sunshine, that is when you will really see the beauty. And out there at the end is where you see the bridge that crosses across. And let me come and you see the bridge. And I will show you another bit of it, right? Because the gate is outside. You can even see the gate from here, I think. Somewhere down there is the gate. and hope you can see that. But it was the best time to come to St. Petersburg, and at this fort, luckily we got the sunshine to see, and it is very dark now, but all the surrounding you can see in the sunlight, and that is what I wanted to bring across. Luckily now we have the sunlight, and you can see the pigeons also in the river. They're jumping in and eating their fishes, I think. And the river cruises, if you see those boats, those are the river cruises. And somewhere at the end, you see boat. Yeah. Maybe not, right? That's the way to go. And there's another beautiful thing that we are going to see. But we're lucky to have this site today to see the port and the river. And it is completely covered. The whole fort is covered roundabout the river. And you can go on a river cruise to see the port from outside. Beautiful St. Petersburg. Okay, I'm going to take you to the street music in Russia, right across the Tsar's Palace, alright? And I'll take you through their music because they're playing right on the street, and I'm going to take you down there. So this is what you're going to see, the street music in Russia, right across the Tsar's Palace. So we are near the Winter Palace, the Tsar's Winter Palace, in the square, and the magnanimity of what you see, you will get zapped with. This is the Winter Palace. इतना विशाल है और ज़ार्स की अमीरी इतनी ज़्यादा झलकती है यहाँ पर. ज़ार्स वर्ल्ड में सबसे रिच हुआ करते थे और ये उनका विंटर पैलेस है, ये उनका गेट्स है और गोल्ड से उनका बहुत लगाव. You will see gold almost everywhere. They used to love the color gold. You see how big that is. अब जो दिखाऊंगा मुंह खुला रह जाएगा. Your mouth will be wide open. It's the square at St. Petersburg, right across the Winter Palace, the Tsars. The last Tsars were here. The last Tsars थे वो यहाँ पर थे और ये उनका स्क्वायर है. स्क्वायर लोग पागल हो. It is just so magnificent. The square is just so beautiful. You will get zapped, absolutely zapped. Let me take you through a little bit more. And the carriages as well. They had this horse carriages at that time, and it depicts the horse carriages there. across. So that is the gate. Golden टाइम का हॉर्स कैरेज लोग अभी यहाँ पर मेंटेन करके रख रहे हैं. But let me show you the place a little bit more closely. थोड़ा और नजदीक से दिखा रहा हूँ. चीज़ है जो आपको आकर देखना जरूरी है. So when you come down here, you will actually want to see this. And in the square, there's always some artist playing some music, which you can hear here as well. But let me show you the magnanimity of this. आंखें खुली की खुली रह जाएगी. Zars were the richest people in the world, in fact. And this is from their era. Can you see that? How big? Yeah. I don't know, it must be their assembly or something like that, their ministries and everything else during the Tsar's time, right? But it is just magnanimous. I'm happy that I could come here and show you this. Let me see if I can get you a close up of this. And there are people everywhere in the square. I'm sure you can hear the music as well. People dancing also. It is absolutely magnanimous. Here is St. Petersburg Square, right across the Winter Palace of the Tsars. वो है उनका Winter Palace. The Tsars का palace बोलते हैं. Last Tsars used to live here. And I will be able to show you how big the palace used to be. अंदर जाने का मौका तो अब नहीं मिल रहा है. शाम हो चुकी है. But that is how big it is. I'm sure you'll love it because I am absolutely zapped by what I see. By their grandeur, by their luxury, by their richness, and by the taste they used to have. It is just unbelievable. That's for you for now.